Hey there, everybody. It's Sharon with simplycanning.com. And I am working with parsnips today. I'm not canning them, I'm freezing them. You can can parsnips, but I don't have very many. And honestly, I think they get a little soft and softer than what I would prefer to eat parsnips. There's lots of different ways you can eat them. And so if you like mashed parsnips, you kind of mash them like you potato, then you could do that. You could can them because then they're soft and that's fine. But I like them a little bit with a little bit more texture. And so I like to freeze my parsnips. And then what I do is I thaw them out and I roast them. I put them in the oven with some butter and some garlic salt and things like that. And they're just really, really tasty. So I am going to talk about freezing parsnips today. Like I said before, you can parsnips. And so, you know, most of my veggies, I usually like to can them just because then it saves freezer space. But with parsnips, I feel like canning them makes them a little bit softer than what I like. When I cook parsnips, I roast them in the oven. I cut them up. I don't even peel them. You can peel them if you want, but I don't even peel them. I scrub them real good. I put them in the oven with some butter, a little bit of garlic salt. You could even put some garlic on there, and we just roast them and just eat them plain like that. They're really good. You can also mash them. So if you like a mashed parsnip, you could go ahead and can it, but that's a wholly, you know, I'm not going to talk about canning today. I will say one thing. If you decide you want to can parsnips, be sure you peel them. You cannot can them with the peels on. Today, I'm just freezing them, and so I'm not going to peel them. But this is what parsnips look like. I never even heard of parsnips until I was an adult, so I did not grow up eating parsnips. They remind me of a carrot. I don't know what family they're in. Cross between a carrot and a rutabaga. Well, you probably don't know it. Some people might not know what rutabagas are either. Carrot and turnip, maybe. I don't know, but they're really, really good. You treat them kind of like you would a carrot. So what you're going to do is you're going to wash them really good, scrub them, little scrub brush, because you're not going to peel them. If you want to peel them, you can. Just use a vegetable peeler and go ahead and peel it. Then you cut off, I cut off the tips. I cut off the top end, which is that stem. You cut that off. And then depending on how fat they are, I cut them in half. And then I'm going to go ahead and just chop them up. I just chop them into bite-sized pieces. And I put them into a basket. And then what I'm going to do is blanch them. Over on my stove behind me here, I have some water heating up. When it comes to a boil, I will put my parsnips in there and I'll blanch them for about 2 to 3 minutes. Take them out, let them cool off, and then I just pop them into a freezer bag, put what it is and the date, and then I can freeze them. It's super easy. It's a fast way to preserve them. There's a lot of people who don't like to blanch vegetables when they are freezing them. I do recommend you blanch it. What happens is there's enzymes in the vegetables that even though they're frozen, those enzymes will start kind of breaking things down. And so by blanching it, you stop that action and it just makes your vegetables freeze a little bit nicer. So I recommend blanching them. Again, I don't peel them. You can peel them if you want. I'm not canning them, I'm just freezing them, and so that's why I can get away with not peeling them. So let me look here and see if there's any questions going on. Okay, lots of people are telling me that they can hear me. Good. Deborah says they're very easy to grow. They are very easy to grow, and actually I made some notes in my garden notebook that next year I want to plant a lot more of them. I only planted 1 row, and so and half of them didn't germinate, and so I didn't get very many this year. Oh, I get some people saying that they don't like parsnips. I think they are probably an acquired taste, but I really, really like them. Lots of Tennessee people here. Great in soup. Jackie says they're good in soup. I haven't tried them in a soup, but I can imagine they would be. I just, you know what? I just roast them. I cut them up, put them on a, you know, in a dish, pour some melted butter over them, kind of stir that in there, get a little garlic salt, and then I roast them until they're just fork tender. And that's the way we like to eat them. Very simple, very easy. I don't do anything fancy with them. So parsnips are yummy. Okay, so I'm getting lots of people saying they like them. Some people don't like them. Most people are liking them. So anyway, freezing parsnips, it's the super easiest way to preserve them when you only have a few. That's what I recommend. If you're going to can them, don't forget to peel it. And maybe I will do a post on canning them at some point if I get enough to can. But That's it for today. You guys have a wonderful afternoon, and we will talk to you next time. Bye.